Hello once again, people! And welcome to yet another episode of Seeking Shamblers. This time around, we're checking out Cobra 1. Yeah, okay, I have no idea anything about it, as usual, because Eternal Darkness, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there's really not much to really say about this one, because it's just a level. It does stuff. It has level-y things in it. Let's play it. Because, yeah, what else are we going to do with it? We're going to look at it, look at the text, see how amazing it is. And actually has monsters in it. Another single-player level? Well, this is interesting. I did not expect 2 levels back-to-back either. So, yeah, we actually have a level with enemies in it. Let's see, we got a double-barreled shotgun and we're ready to kick some butt. By butt kicking, I mean we're about to have at least something to use. As usual, I should probably make sure skill is not there. Yep, there's also a weird error about thunder ambience. Interesting. That one's the unused sound effect from Quake. Looks like that's the tunnel forward. This just seems to be a pointless side passage whereby I get more ammo. So yeah, basically they give me a bunch of excessive ammo to kick some butt against something. Not really sure what I'm about to face, so let's dive into the water. Is there raw fish? I'm not sinking. Oh, there we are. Just a little thin area. Yeah, it's kind of weird. For some reason, it was like I was standing on the water and it didn't want to let me go down. You have to kind of like line it up just right. Okay, this is a weird water pillar. And the quad damage. Well, that was quick. I did not expect the quad damage this quick either. Where are all the enemies? Oh, well, look at that. That looks kind of crazy. Well, I think we found the enemies, everyone. This is going to be quite the arena, especially since we need to kill some zombies. And, yeah, that basically means we need to have a quad damage for that. Now, for the time being, I don't really care about that. It looks like there's only a couple Rottweilers. Probably using the quad on them would be excessive, so let's try and, like, line it up so that way they can't hit me without going through each other. There we are. That's 5 of the enemies down. Now we just have a bunch more to go. And my god, does this remind me of something like out of Dark Hour. Yeah, the weird, abstract level design definitely is something I haven't seen in a while, but rather interesting to see again. Very interested that this is a single-player level. Like I said, very weird to see 2 back-to-back like this. Oh look, another double-barreled shotgun hidden in the corner. Well, I'm glad I got that. So let's see here. We have a very convenient teleporter box in the middle of this whole thing. And we have a bunch of stuff all over the sides, which is, of course, probably where we want to be going. But, yeah. I don't really know how I'm going to pull this off. I'm trying to think of the best way to manage this whole system. I mean, I guess I should probably grab some health because it doesn't look like we're coming back this way. I don't think so. Oopsie daisy. Well, we gotta get into that pentagram. Oh god! I slipped. Yeah, this is kind of one thing, is I'm trying to move quick, but at the same time moving quick means you'll slip. Also, it looks like we have enough ammo whereby I should probably do some pot shotting. That might help too, actually. Pot shot some of the enemies, like the Death Knight or whatever, so that way we have less to deal with later on. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, 5 dead. And we're ready to kick some butt now. Let's see here. Let's just gather these 2 so that way we don't get the rest. And now we still have 20 extra shells, so we have like 10 to waste or so on top of whatever else we kind of get. Of course, if I do try and pot shot him from here, it's still going to not work out too well, I think. Because it is such a far distance that I don't like it. Wait, is that a wall? Nope, there is. Okay. Now everything's trying to kill me. Wait a minute. Did they just drop into the lava? Okay, this might be a horrible idea. They just kind of dropped into the freaking lava. I'm not having that happen. I'm not having feeds everywhere in the lava, so I can't get to them now. No, that was horrible. Okay, so yeah, listen, no, don't do that. Whatever I just did, don't do it, people. Yeah, that's kind of the confusing part of this whole thing. So, let's see. Yeah, let's get the quad damage, I guess. I mean, actually, no, that's a bad idea because you need to, like... Howie! Bad guy. Let's see, let's head in here. Oh, it's just water. Fish everywhere. But yeah, okay, I see what's going on here. So that whole area is actually not a teleporter, it's just water. So we're going to be able to come back this way if we need to. So don't worry about trying to snipe them out. That's the lesson here. Okay. See, that's the problem with teleport textures. You end up getting fooled by stuff like that, thinking, I'm going to be more conservative than you really needed to be. But let's see here. We want to, like, save our potential for the quad damage and all that. Let's see here. Let's get this. We don't need the rest. Let's head back up because I need to get some healing. And the main thing I need to do is wipe out that Shambler with this quad damage. That's the thing I care about the most. Everything else is not too bad to fight with them just shotgun, but that Shamblers in a Knight's exposed area. Quick, stay close! I was trying to get close so he'd melee me, but it was too late. Yeah, that's the hard thing. It's like he's so exposed that, yeah, it's not an easy attack to make. Maybe I shouldn't go after him, in hindsight, because it doesn't seem to work out well for me. This level definitely seems more painful than a lot of the levels we've seen so far. That's the good news. At least we have some playability here. Like I said, I didn't really expect this to be a single-player level. I didn't exactly have much time to work with. I kind of thought I would just be playing a quick deathmatch level. That's kind of the sad part of this whole adventure. Let's see here. Let's try and gather the quad damage. Because I don't know what else I'm doing. And let's, I guess, charge down there. And not die in the lava horribly. Let's kill some of the fishes. There we are! Dived right at him, so that way I wiped out the Shambler. There we are. How many fishes did I just kill? I don't even know how many fishes I've been killing. That's probably a problem. But it's hard to tell when there's so many I've been trying to shoot at. I mean, it's been kind of crazy here, people. So, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? Oh god, the living dead, and I don't have a rocket launcher now! Let's see here. Let's think. We had these three on this side. The two Fiends and a Death Knight. And on the other side we had the Shambler and the Grunt. So that's 5 enemies. 5 enemies if you say the top. So we're basically left with 9 as the raw fish, I'm assuming. I'm hoping, because that's really all I have to work off of. Let's see here. So we have 9 enemies. It's subtracted from that. So we have 31 in total. If I'm right. Which means we're actually doing rather well. Kind of just done a lot. Okay, so this is just a little arena area. Kind of pointless. Because there was nothing here to try and attack me. It kind of feels like a deathmatch map with single-player stuff in it. Just because. Just to have the feature of it. But yeah, as you see, you get a rocket launcher as long as you kind of move over here. And so now we basically are ready to try and hopefully kill 39 enemies. What am I saying? 29? No, 31. That's it. 31 enemies. Let's see here. We gotta just move around this area. This giant wide open area. Look for health. I don't want to have to run up that giant pit again, honestly. Because I'm scared of falling in the lava recklessly or something. So if I can avoid having to go that way, it'll be better. Better for everybody involved. So let's see here. Let's try and head up this way instead. I'm not sure where I'm exactly going at this point. I feel like I'm a bit aimless in this giant mess. But at the same time, it also looks like there's not many enemies around here. So, look at that. I just got another weapon, the grenade launcher. Oh, look, armor! Convenient. Yeah, you just kind of run around aimlessly and you kind of get stuff now. It's like all the deadly stuff was at the beginning. Now it's kind of simple. I guess we have to kind of go up here because we want to gather the shotgun and all that. We can't exactly forget that glorious double-barreled shotgun. Even though we didn't really need it. But, yeah, totally. Now we can actually heal up. But yeah, this level, like I said, it really felt like it was, like, difficult at first, the first little area. But then it kind of calms down, and now it's like you kind of just run around and gather everything. Honestly, it's a very weird balance, and it feels, like I said, a deathmatch level with a single-player focus. It does not feel like an intended single-player level. You know, just the way it's kind of, like, haphazardly thrown around everywhere. And the fact that basically it had such a weird balance of everything was hard at first, and then it kind of calmed down. That's kind of some of the levels I've seen that were, like, deathmatch conversions, so wouldn't surprise me at all if that was the case. But let's see here. Let's head up this random staircase here, which is conveniently here. And we can get a ring of shadows, which allows me to stealthily move around. And do stuff, I guess. I don't even know where I'm going or what I'm doing, people. I feel like at this point I'm just kind of chaotically running around like a maniac. Okay, we just played dominoes and nearly wiped them out. I wish I could have gotten a strike, but they were too wide apart. Okay, it looks like you actually could get another quad damage right there. In case all the other stuff wasn't enough for you. Okay, here's a double-barreled shotgun. Here's a weird sloped surface that could drop me right into the lava if I was not paying attention. And it looks like this is what's leading somewhere. I don't know, but it looks like the whole idea is you ascend somewhere. I'm not sure. Let's see if there's anything else below before I really head up. I mean, like, there's this Thunderbolt. I definitely probably should get this in case we face off against another Shambler. I mean, now we have all the guns in the game, so we should be pretty good against whatever comes against us. That's the area where the grenade launcher was. There's really not much left, as far as I'm seeing here. So I'm assuming the whole idea is just to kind of go up the ramp. Actually, this is another way up, isn't it? You could just go up this water elevator and get right up. Well, let's do that. Let's have some little variation or something. Let's see here. Where am I? No, wait, that's the wrong way to go. I'm getting all disoriented, people. Let's see here. You go here, you see that surface, so you use that to climb up here. And now where do we go from here? I mean, it's the top of the staircase. Where did I go? No, wait, I think I go up here. I go to the top of this, and then I see that. Oh, God, no. Oopsie daisy. Let's see. Let's get back up here. Luckily, that was not a very bad fall at all. We want to just move right onto this. Yeah, it's very narrow, so careful of that one, apparently. Let's see here. If you wanted to, you could charge down there and get another quad damage. The main issue being I don't even know what's around here. But I'll get it. I'll get it so that way I can say I kind of got it. Because after all, I don't want to, like, forget something like this. This is part of the experience, right? Just gathering random quad damages everywhere. Okay, where's this lead? Because I think this is where it kind of goes forward. Is you go up here, and now you're up here. Where are we going? Seriously, people, where are we going in this mess? Oh, God! I saw a vor, but I kind of fell. Oopsie daisy. Lesson learned. You want to stay on the surface, apparently. It's like, there's no solid ground below you, but you just gotta, like, keep swimming across. So that's the thing. It's, like, very chaotic geometry here. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of Dark Hour and the weird type of levels that you'll see there. Which I can kind of appreciate, because it's the type of stuff you don't really see in, like, modern gaming or really any other type of game. It's really that focus upon, we can make 3D levels, let's go ahead and make some very abstract things that make no sense whatsoever. It's chaotic, I don't know where I'm going half the time, but at the same time it kind of works. And it's different, to say the least. So let's see here, you swim across this, oh God! Plaything, it's so hard to stay in that one. Let's see, let's do this again. We gotta do this. Buddy thing, why am I so bad at platforming today? That's the biggest problem, isn't it? For some reason, my platforming abilities are down. I don't know why. But this level really requires you to be on your game with platforming. And I seem to not be doing my best today. So, this is leading into a weird conundrum, if you will. Let's see here. You run up here. You just keep going up. Like I said, the whole idea is basically just to keep going up. It's basically something like Tower of Death or any of those levels. We just keep going upwards and eventually you reach the top area. Does this lead anywhere? No. You need to swim across this. Okay, just keep hugging it. Just keep hugging it. Oh, God, 4 voice. But there's also a pentagram there. I see. I see the trick. You gotta rush to that pentagram. Yeah, we just gotta kill everything. Okay, almost dead. And now we get this little bit of armor. Thank God. Okay, one crazy situation out of the way. Now where do we go? Well, we could drop down this hole. It doesn't really help me anywhere. We have this one as well, which also doesn't lead anywhere. Wait a minute. Now I'm confused. Is this the end of the level? 31. Wait a minute. Yes, this is the end of the level. It's gotta be. Because, yeah, we had 31 enemies to kill. And we have 31 dead. So this is essentially where you go and where you end up, people. I think there's a level exit to this map, just like the last one. Yeah, it's kind of like one of those abstract dark hour levels whereby you just have a lot of weird geometry to run around in. You kill stuff and then you kind of make it to the end. So, yeah, I'm going to assume that's the end of the level. Kind of like last time, sadly. Last time we didn't really have a way to actually complete the level, the Lost Base. And this one seems to be very much the same thing. This one's very abstract and rather different that way. But it's the same idea of basically you just run around, shoot a bunch of stuff, and then you don't really have anything more to do because, you know, you basically killed everything. And yeah, I'm trying to look through the level file just to make sure that, yeah, we don't have a level exit in this map. It's just another simple single-player map. Nothing too fancy. There is a few deathmatch starts in this one, though, so it does have deathmatch support, as I kind of assumed it did. I assume this is mainly intended for deathmatch, and that basically single player was kind of an afterthought if I really had to interpret how the level looks and what it seemed to have been made for. But at the same time, it's not too bad in single player. I mean, it's abstract as heck. And you're basically spending your time wandering around saying, I have no idea where I'm even going because you're totally disoriented the entire experience. But at the same time, it works. It's basic gameplay. You have a nice open area, and at least the first few areas are relatively challenging. It starts out relatively painful. Not too bad, but definitely a bit more than what I've been seeing in some of these other levels. Some of these other levels are so ridiculously overpowered in the fact that you basically get everything right from the start. You get like 100 health thrown here and there and everywhere. And so you don't really feel any sort of sense of challenge. This one was kind of like that. It kind of gave me a bunch right after the beginning area. And I had like enough guns, and the voids at the end weren't anything because you just charge for the pentagram. But at the same time, the platforming definitely was kind of rough. It definitely wasn't the easiest platforming in the world. And the fight against the Shamblers and all that, I guess, was somewhat tough. It definitely wasn't the easiest thing in the world, though I guess maybe I was expected to tackle it maybe a different way. The whole area is a bit more open and whatnot, and a lot more empty than I originally thought. And so I assumed that's kind of why I had a little bit more trouble, because I thought I needed to be more conservative. I thought I needed to, that basically trying to move around would alert a lot more foes than it did. Like, I expected a bunch of scrags to be floating around, and we didn't see any scrags whatsoever. So rather interesting. But at least we do have a single player mission. We do have something whereby we can shoot a bunch of enemies in. So I am happy for that. At least we do get something here, even if it's not exactly the most concise or best experience. Like I said, at least it's something in that vein of Dark Hour and that weird abstract design, which I can really appreciate and get behind. So I wish it had a level exit. I wish it had a bit more to it outside that beginning area, because like I said, after you get past that, it kind of really falls lackluster. You have a few zombies on the second platform and then just a voice at the top. But other than that, really, yeah, it's just different. And it stands out, definitely among the crowd of levels that were trying to make something a bit normal. And you have this level here that has weird floating teleporters everywhere and lava pits that you have to run across, and just a weird platforming base experience. Like I said, different enough, and I can appreciate that. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. It has been, I don't even know what. This one's definitely one of the more abstract ones. Like I said, I definitely enjoy the Dark Hour abstract design, so I do have a bit of a bias. Like I said, I wish there was still a bit better of a balance, but at least we do have an experience still. And like I said, we can't have enough of these single player levels, especially in this period where we're just dealing with endless multiplayer levels. Anyway, as said, thank you all for watching. It's been an adventure, and I shall see you all, well, next time.